Hey guys, I'm Alana.
And I'm Sione.
And we love teaching people how to live a life of joy and fulfillment. And this is a little bit of our story.
All right, so back in 2004, I was attending college at Brigham Young University, and I just finished my mission not too long before that, and I was pursuing my education, but I was also pursuing the next stage of my life by looking for an eternal companion. And I already knew what I was looking for. And so one day, my brother and I went snowboarding, and we were coming back, and we got a phone call from a friend of ours, and that wanted us to pick him up. And so we picked our friend up, and Alana was with her, and we went to IHOP because we were hungry. And while we were there, to strike up conversation, I asked, "Is there a difference between pretty and beautiful?"
And of course, I had an answer.
So she answered, and Alana had been quiet up to this point, and she actually answered. And when she opened up her mouth, I fell in love with her. I knew this was the girl that I wanted to marry. And so when you know what you want, it's easier to recognize when it shows up.
So fast forward a short time after this, I'm in the dorms, the lobby, and we're playing pool. I'm with my best friend, and we're shooting some pool. And I get this phone call, and I hang up, and she says, "Oh, who was it?" And I mentioned, "Oh, it was Sione. He just asked what we were doing tonight, and he just asked if I wanted to hang out after he finished work." And I said, "Yeah." And at that moment, she gave me this look. And I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said something to the effect of, "Oh, he's going to ask you out." You know, it's one thing to know what you want, and it's another thing to actually believe that you can have what you want. And up until this point, I didn't even look at Sione as an option for me to date, because in my head, he was out of my league. And the moment she said that, all I could think was, do I see Sione in that way? Could I like him in that way? And it was then that I realized, heck yeah, he has everything that I would want in a potential husband and companion. So sometimes it's not enough to just know what you want. We also have to allow ourselves to believe that we can have what we want, and then we'll actually be able to recognize when it's there right in front of us.
All right, so fast forward to today, September 2020. We've been married for about 15 and a half years now. Throughout our marriage, we realized how much we enjoy having fun experiences, as well as teaching, inspiring, and empowering others to live a life of joy.
And because we knew what we wanted, we decided to design our lives to include as many fun experiences and opportunities to teach, inspire, and empower others to live a life of joy. A couple of ways we've been able to make this happen is through our YouTube channel, where we recount and share life's lessons from life's adventures. Then there's our podcast, the Recounting Life Lessons podcast, where we recount the same lessons that we shared in our videos and actually teach people how to apply them in their lives.
And as we go through the process, we're also able to recognize more and more opportunities to live a life full of what we want and help others to do the same.
And what's awesome is we get to do this together. And anybody can do this. It is really amazing what happens when you know what you want and you believe that you actually can attain those things. Your brain does something that's really cool, that once you give it something to want and you make that decision that you're going to be able to attain it, it goes to work and it starts to actually filter what you see and what comes into your life to help you get what you actually tell it that you want. And for us, we've seen it happen in some really neat and unexpected ways. We've gone on road trips to a place like Gravity Hill to test something. And on the way there, because our eyes and our mind subconsciously is looking for the things that we want and the things that would bring us joy, we notice a place like a dinosaur town on the way that we decide, hey, why don't we stop there as well? It comes in ways where, because we're just talking with people through conversation, where an opportunity comes our way because of a conversation that we realize, oh, we could actually help there if they need it. And all of a sudden, we're being given an opportunity to teach and to share some of these principles. Or we overhear a conversation that's going on in the room next to us, between friends. That happens to be exactly what we need to help us get to our next goal. So it's amazing what happens when you actually know what you want and believe that you can attain it. Your brain actually helps you achieve those things.
Yes, so to live a life of joy, one, know what you want.
Two, believe that you can actually get what you want and decide that you're going to get it.
And three, design a lifestyle to include as much of what you want in it as you can.